Good evening. I'm going a couple of minutes early. Just a second. Let me check and see who all was jumped in. Got Gwen first. She jumped right on. Must have gotten here early. Shannon, my honey, may be coming in soon, but want to say hello to everyone. Well, I'm glad you did, Shannon. It's good to see you. I'm going to get them up pretty quick because I want to make sure they get all kind of time. Got Nick. I've been seeing your wife jump on a bunch of these lives here lately. Jamie, I think Jamie's the name. There we got Shane. I didn't see you live this morning. You live kind of. I don't know if you didn't have it or I didn't see. Okay. Tash is asking, Shane, where were you this morning? We were all worried about you. Yeah, I was looking for you and I just didn't see you. How you doing, Tasha? Let's see. We got Candy. Then we got Amanda from Bare Bones Living. My wife just walked in the door. She had been at work, and then she went to go see her mother. Her mother had hip replacement surgery a few weeks back, so she was checking on them. Get this straightened up. And so she just walked in the door at the last minute. We got Mike, Big Mike from Mr. MT Homestead. How in the world are you? It's good to see you. Hope y'all are staying warm over there. I know it's freezing cold over there in Oklahoma. The BC Family Dispatcher, how are you? I think this is the first time I've seen you. Appreciate you coming in. We got Houston Gardner. I guess Houston. Is it Houston? It's over there close to Houston anyway. Nicole Smith. She has got a beautiful garden over there. Let me turn this so my wife don't get mad at me for showing her going back and forth. And I done lost my place because this thing jumped on me. But that's all right. Close. Cleveland, Texas. I don't know where. I lived over there for a while and still don't know where Cleveland is. Mud and Mascara Homestead. How in the world are you? I think it's the first time I've seen you. Appreciate you coming in. I'm going to jump down here to the end. Okay. First time. Well, I appreciate you coming. Got Raquel. I'll get it out. I can hear you loud and clear. Up there in Canada, North Kingwood, not quite to Livingston. Okay. I still don't know where yet. But it's been 30-something years since I've been over there. Well, I take it back. I did go back to Houston. I'm trying to think where it was. It wasn't in Houston. It was outside of Houston somewhere, the east side of Houston. I had to do a funeral over there a few years back. A friend I used to work with when I worked over in Houston. Anyway, his wife passed away, and they wanted me to go do the funeral. So that's the last time I've been there. Anywho, I remember there was a bridge over there. I can't remember the name of the river. I can't remember the name of the river, Nicole. Anyway, it was a railroad, and I used to walk out on it and fish off that railroad, and always was nervous that a train was going to come. I had my head on a swivel. Humble, Texas. I've heard of that. San Jacinto. I think that just I don't know how you say it. I never did understand how you said that. Bridge over. No, it wasn't that. Gary. Anyway, I don't reckon it really matters. Y'all done got me sidetracked. I hadn't been on here 2 minutes and I'm already sidetracked. Hey there, Triple Threat, Tarsha. Appreciate you coming in. Did I say it right? Hey, first time for everything. Look, let me just cut to the chase here. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I'm going to do something I very rarely do. I'm going to get my guest up early so they can have time to talk. Y'all going to like these folks. Y'all going to like them a lot. How y'all doing?
Hold on, we got to like each other tonight.
We got to get real close.
There you go.
Let's see. Is there a way that I can make it better, Steven?
Choose a different option.
There you go. That works.
Keep clicking until you like it. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just keep clicking, huh?
I ain't got to get so close.
Well, I don't want you to have to get too close. Raquel, speaking of Raquel, I'm not sure, but I think the very first time I seen y'all, and it may not have been, but it was one of at the very beginning. Y'all were on her show when she had a channel called Rolling with Raquel, and y'all, and Eric and Monica, and Mike and Terry, Empty Homestead.
That was on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. Well, I said, I mean, for my YouTube experience, it was a good while ago, and y'all were playing some kind of game, guess game. And I thought that was so neat. I'd never done live, didn't know anything about it, but I thought that was the neatest thing. And y'all looked like y'all were having so much fun. I said, that ain't right.
That was fun. That was fun.
Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Always enjoy seeing Raquel. Vineyard Chicks, Vineyard Chicks is going to be on Yogi Hollow Farm with Lisa at what time? 6:30. Throw it in there. Whichever one of y'all it is. Trey. Is that how you say it? You don't know either. KK, Bunky, one of y'all. Generally, I think it's Trey a lot of times on the vineyard.
Pathways.
Yeah, and then you got. Anyway, I seen y'all on there, and hey, Cindy and Gary.
Pathways.
Besides them and you, that's the only two mods you got in here.
Hey,
yeah.
I don't know who all's a mod. Hey, can you make a mod?
Me, I'm a mod, and Pathways is a mod.
Yes, those are the only two people that can throw up links.
Okay. Well, if you see anybody in there you think is good, I think can't you? No, you can't do it on this one, can you?
What?
You can't throw it.
I got it running. I got YouTube running on another tab.
Okay. Well, if you see somebody that you like and want to think they'll do a good job, throw them on there because I don't care. I got Steve. I done something a little bit different. I got Steven as a administrator for this live because. Well, in my thinking, Steven, I was thinking, well, I get Steven on here. People may have questions. They want to do something. And then I got to thinking, I don't want to put him to work. I want him to relax and enjoy himself. And, I mean, you all the time on here doing stuff for other people. And I said, well, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Anyway, he's able to do that.
I can share a screen and show stuff.
Okay, good deal. Okay, well, I don't want to put you out. One of the things that I probably have already told you this because I can't remember past yesterday most of the time, and even that's a stretch. I remember Kacy. Me and Belinda had her y'all's channel up on the TV. And I think I just got to know y'all, didn't know y'all, but at least got familiar with your channel. And you had done a chicken recipe where you stick the butter up under the skin of the chicken. Hey, me and Belinda saw that, and it was on then. And we made it, and she was telling somebody the other day, yesterday or the day before, is here recently about that recipe and how good it was.
It have made
my favorite. Yeah, it's good. It really is. Hey, who did Kevin? Kevin Fish, appreciate you coming in. Then we got the drunken chef coming in. What?
We was talking about chicken and stuff like that, and she laid a turkey out earlier, which when they all go on clearance and stuff, that we all go and load up on a bunch of turkeys, or just the turkey breast that they'll have in the freezer section after like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Right.
Well, I went and loaded up on a whole bunch of them. Well, she laid one out to thaw out, but it's just laying like outside on the concrete. I was like, when he's talking about chicken and all that, I was like, is that turkey still out there? She's like, yeah.
The neighborhood dog might have it. All right, y'all gotta have to behave.
Oh, see, that's what I asked for earlier. I said, Belinda needs to come in.
Well, I thought I may have hurt that chance last night. I was on Bland's Promised Land, and we was on there, and I might have embarrassed her a little bit.
Oh, not you.
Yeah, but I guess she's put up with it for this long, so maybe she's thickened her skin up
overnight
to my nonsense. But anyway, yeah, she was on last night, and anyway, y'all stay pretty. Let me introduce y'all. Everybody here, if y'all don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't know them, but if you don't know them, I have actually 2 channels, and we have Boots and Bounty Homestead, and Kacy is the star on Boots and Bounty. She's the one that knows how to garden. She's the one that knows how to cook. She's the one that knows how to dance. She's the one that knows how. She does it all. Steve is just like
I'm Manuel. I'm there for help. I'm the manual labor is what I'm there for.
Hey, that's right.
I was like, my name is Manuel. Yes, sir. It's me.
Yeah. But and then we also have Mr. Boots and Bounty, Steven. Steven has his own channel, and he has what's called a help desk. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, I always get it wrong. I can't remember what I always called it, but I can't remember. But it's Mr. Boots Help Desk, where he answers your questions. You get there early, and he'll play a clip of your video, or he might even play your entire video if it's short enough, and just kind of showcase you. I think, what do you got to do, Steve?
I try to keep it an hour beforehand. So if I start at 5 p.m. Central, go in at about 4, or as early as 4. Don't go in like the day before and try to hop in and say, hey, I made my comment. No, that's not fair to everybody else. So I do the same cutoff for everyone. If they do, an hour before the live stream, and then until I hit like 15 channels, and that's a lot.
Yeah.
But, I'll go and I'll pull the first 15 channels that's in there, and it's just the ones chatting. You don't have to put your sub count. You don't have to do any of this. And, it's Wednesday evening, so a lot of people go to church, or they have to, they can't stay for one reason or another. But as long as they at least come in and chat sometime an hour before, within an hour before, I'll take the first 15 channels that are in there chatting. And then those are the ones that we get what I call showcase. Those are the ones we talk about. Those are the ones we, watch a video of or some kind of content of, and then try to help them grow their channel.
Right. And I thought about that, and I think I've done it before, but I'm on there a good bit because I have to go for church. We started something where we start at 6 now. And anyway, so I'm generally leaving, which I live right here close by the church, so it don't take me 5 minutes to get there. But so I try and stay as long as can, but I do like to get in there and kind of help mod and throw out some links and stuff like that. And sometimes I get in there early, and I always feel bad because I don't want to be showcased all the time. I'd rather some of these newer channels that people don't know about, and but you do a good job of that. I mean, in fact, you probably remember better than I do, Steven. I think I was below 200. And I think you started doing, you had it on Sundays at that time, I think.
Yeah, that was growing up. I did have 2 separate shows, but it just time constraints. I had to knock it down to 1.
Oh, yeah, it gets busy. But I remember I was below 200 subs, and you kind of threw me out there and kind of promoted me. And before it was all over, I was well above 200. And if I remember right, I mean, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's when my channel started actually growing a little bit. I mean, it obviously it's not a super giant channel, but that was when it started. And that was all because of your help, and I appreciate that. I want you to know that. Yeah, I give everybody in the chat, give them a big hand. Y'all make me blush. Y'all gonna be dancing tonight, right?
Right. Yeah, we're gonna dance tonight and tomorrow night because we're not gonna be able to dance. Well, we may dance next weekend, but it's 4th of July weekend, so we will be at the river. We'll take Crawdaddy out and take it up to the river. And Crawdaddy is our golf cart that we revamped. For those that may not know, that video is on my channel, and it is shown on hers in a day of the life. But
did you
so we'll
say
be doing
Crawdaddy or Beastmaster?
It's
Crawdaddy.
Crawdaddy. That was the final. We did a poll and we let everybody vote on it, and the one that won was Crawdaddy.
But I voted on the Beast one. It wasn't Beastmaster though, was it?
Beastwagon.
Beastwagon. Yeah.
I've had a lot of people say that. I'll let them say whatever because it looks like a beast to me either way it goes. Because now it just crawls over everything. I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the Beastmaster. I mean, I just can't call it the Crawdaddy. I got to call it the Beastmaster. I got a buddy of mine has a little dog, and when he first got it was all hairy. What kind of dog did Joe and him got? Anyway, it had hair. You couldn't even see its eyes. It was real close to the floor, and from the very first time I seen it, I called it Mop.
I had one of those.
Mop.
It was a Dachshund Poodle.
Yeah. What was it?
Mine was a Dachshund Poodle.
No,
and they laid down and the hair flew out. They looked flat when they lay down.
Maybe it was. I don't think that's what. It's got a flat face though. It's kind of got a flat face. Anyway, I don't even know the dog's name. It's not Mop, but that's the only name I call it. So
I used to call my dog that too. He looked like a mop. I could take him by his tail and pull him around the floor.
Yeah. You take him and slide him across the floor, get all the dust and everything else. Oh, hold on a minute. I missed somebody. Sarah, Homestead Hustle. Just 5 minutes ago, going to dinner for son's birthday. Hey, well, happy birthday, your son. I hope you have a lovely weekend too, Sarah. She's a good channel too, Homesteading Hustle. She's kind of new. I want to get her on here one day and let everybody check her out. Pekingese. I think that's what it is, Gwen. I really do. I appreciate that. I was going to be up all night thinking, and well, I mean, I figured I'd remembered about 12, 1 o'clock, and I'd have to give Steven a call so I could let him know. Because I know he'd be up wondering.
Mm-hmm.
I would. It would keep me up at night.
I got a question for y'all. I need to direct it to Kacy because she probably knows.
Maybe.
That trombone
Cino.
Trombone Cino.
Is it named the trombone Cino because of the way it looks?
It looks like a trombone.
Yeah.
Looks like a trombone. That was it looked like it was it looked like it what's the word I'm looking? Flourished. It done good.
It flourished. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that went in our troubled bed. That was the bed we had last year. Everyone remembers that we had vine borers really bad. She was going out and trying to pick them out with tweezer, trying to get them out of there. So to try to save them, and she was that invested in it. I'm like, they're gone. Let them go.
They're gone.
She's like, no, I want my freaking zucchini. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I was on year 2. It happened the year before too.
So we had so many pests, so we had to find something that was pest resistant and all that stuff. So I was searching online, and I found that trombone Cino, and it is vine borer resistant. It is squash bug resistant. We have not had any of those over there at all. We did have the slugs come out, but slugs are not bad, period. But we put some stuff down. I put
some pellets down, some slug pellets.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen one since.
I have the slug pellets from the farm store.
Yep.
And put those out. I ain't seen slugs since.
Slug and snail bait.
Yeah. Nicole, what are we looking at?
It's on the shelf right there. It's a yellow.
Go get it, Steve. Nicole had, she was out there. She had a video getting the squash bug out of the worm, the maggot thing.
Yep.
And she was out there getting. Yeah, I was like, no, I ain't doing that.
Vine borers are little worms that go up in the stalk of the squash. Yeah, here's the slug and snail bait we got.
Okay.
And they're pellets, and you don't use but maybe 10 in a square foot, but they're just like chicken feed, little pellets.
We did salts. No, they rolled right on past the salt like it wasn't even there.
Yeah, they climbed over the eggshells. We drowned them in beer last year.
That was a good way. That was a waste of beer, but I mean, either way.
But it's not going to make them go away. You're attracting them to it, and it's going to go in it. I want them to go away because we had hundreds. It's probably 50 square feet out there, and there was hundreds all over one end of it.
We did that, Misha. We did that with a cup and beer, and we go out the next morning. We do it in the evenings. That's when they come out when it's not hot.
Yeah.
And we would set it out, after supper or whatever, and then you go out the next morning and do it, and they would drown because they can't get out. But I mean, basically,
yeah,
they have a drinking problem, and if you can never get them in there, they will not get out. And I mean, you'll clear them out,
and the slugs are not on the other end of the bed; they're only on one end.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yep, I throw down a good handful of pellets just all over the ground and everything, and yeah, they're gone.
Now you said I think I asked you about it. Maybe you comment or whatever, but you said it kind of tastes like zucchini.
Yep,
it does. It depends on how long you leave it on the vine.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pick it early for being a summer squash like zucchini, or you can actually leave it on the vine and it will toughen up, and you can save it as a winter squash.
I don't know. We don't do winter squash, do we? No, I don't think we've ever done the winter squash. Well,
winter squash you plant in the summertime, the same time you do squash. You don't plant it in the winter. You plant it in the summer, and it stays on the vine until the skin hardens where you can't indent it with a fingernail, and then you
That's right, Gwen.
And then you cut it off with about 4 inches of the vine still on it. You cut it off, and that's when you store it in somewhere cool, and that's why it's called winter squash. But it takes all summer to grow.
Well, do you eat it?
It's butternut squash, spaghetti squash. All those that have that hard skin are winter squashes.
Do what?
I'd like to try the butternut.
The butternut? Yeah.
Yep, that's a winter squash.
It's a winter squash.
And I'm throwing it. I got 3 out there right now.
You got to go. You got to order it. You got to plant it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So, I guess in our season, we could probably still get away with planting it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Hey there, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Yeah, Nicole, I thought that too. Where'd y'all get them from? Y'all ordered them off of
We got those from Pine Tree Garden Seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a smaller.
They were cheaper than anybody else.
They're a smaller outfit. They're not like huge like Baker Creek. They are a smaller seed company. But I couldn't find them on Baker Creek. Baker Creek, that was Logan. Baker Creek was out. They didn't have it. There's some other things I couldn't find on Baker Creek. So I was trying to find them somewhere else, but I couldn't find the Tromboncinos anywhere. So of course, then I started looking online, and everyone knows of Baker Creek. Everyone knows of some of these other ones, but this was this little known company, and I was like, well, let's just try them out. Worst case scenario, I'm out like a few bucks, if I don't get them or whatever. But no, everything I got in there came in, but it's Pine Tree. What?
Continue.
But it was the seeds from that Pine Tree place, and they did amazing.
Pine Tree Garden Seeds.
Everything we got from them has done its job.
And they're usually like $1 a pack or so cheaper than Baker Creek.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are they out of? Do you know? Yeah. Hey man, you the computer guru.
Let me get a pack.
Grab a pack. Y'all just everybody in chat, just talk among yourselves while we figure this out.
Have you watered your flowers or whatever you planted? It's probably gonna die like the grass you tried to grow.
Hey Logan.
He don't remember to water his stuff.
I don't.
Okay, this is what they look like. Well, this is the candy cane peppers. Pine Tree Garden Seeds.
Pine Tree Garden
They
Seeds.
are out of What is Emmy? This come out of Maine. I don't know where they are though.
Superseeds.com. Can you share that, Chuck?
Superseeds.com.
Can I share it? How do I do that?
It's up here.
Add to stream. See the picture down there?
Just add to stream?
Yeah.
How
So
about
it's
that?
down here. It's superseeds.com. It's pine tree garden seeds.
All right, everybody see that? How do you share it to the can you share it to the what am I thinking of, Steven? Can you share it to the Hold on. I don't let me
You got too many pages up?
I'm gonna get rid of that one. How do I get rid of that one? Remove.
Yeah, just there you go.
There we go.
Here's the tromboncinos.
Okay, and you got to remember it's like trombone, the trombone,
Yeah.
Trombone.
trombone, cino.
Cipeta tromboncino.
Yeah, trombone it refers to the shape of the squash. The cino actually means like I think in Latin it actually means squash.
He's stretching.
I don't think Belinda believes you. She's like, where is he going with this?
Oh, well, she was trying to see how deep he was going to dig.
I was hoping people would believe I knew Latin.
Shoot.
I need all the help I can get. People
Here,
think
they are $2.25.
Yeah,
$2.25
for 20 seeds.
for 20 seeds.
There they are. And see, if you was to get that at Baker Creek, that'd be $3 or $4.
Yeah. Now we ordered some stuff from Baker Seeds this year. First time I think I've ever ordered seeds. Anytime we always just go up to the hardware or whatever local.
Yeah,
We do too.
we do a lot, but you mean it's good to get variety because if you're having to run short and can't find it or seeds don't work from somewhere, then it's good to have seeds from somewhere else. We do that a lot.
They're eating a
Musical instrument.
Um,
There is one thing I wanted to get that we didn't get.
What's that?
That Asian snake bean.
oh, the Chinese snake beans.
Yeah, that's
I
what
wanted to get those for my dad. You only get 5 beans.
The who?
They're not on this one. They're on Baker Creek.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Chinese
snake
beans.
Oh,
no,
snake
that's not
beans.
them.
Hang on.
It's on Baker Creek. I'm trying to tell you, hardhead.
Yeah, hardhead.
Rare
Hey,
seeds.
Is that
Nicole
Oh,
had some
rare
kind of
seeds.
bean.
Rare
Huh.
seeds.
I can't remember. Hey, Jeff and Lorena.
Hang
Yeah,
on, let me pull it up just a second.
she said I think it's Nicole that has. She has some big long beans. I don't know.
Hang on. Hang on. The page ain't working. What?
It broke. Chuck broke it.
Steven broke it.
Hey, thank you, Kacy. Steve was trying to throw me under the bus there. Say I broke it. I have the Thai soldier long. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Long
Python snake bean. Okay. Chuck, here you go.
Hold on, let me get it up. Hey, y'all, I'm learning all kinds of stuff on this computer tonight. I should have had you on a long time ago.
Hang on, it's
Chinese
coming.
Python snake bean.
Look at them beans.
I'd be scared to death.
Logan said, how you like them apples? Those are beans, Logan.
You only
Those are
get
beans.
5 seeds in a pack. Look at them. Ain't that cool? Those are beans.
That looks like Dad's.
It does look like that.
It does look like Dad's. That looks like Dad's.
That looks like your dad?
No, Dad's.
Dad's.
Oh,
Dad's.
Daz.
Dad, yeah. Yeah, I told my dad I was going to buy him these.
Whoa, go back,
big
go back,
beans.
go back.
That's the flower.
That's the flower on the bean.
Isn't that cool looking?
That's pretty.
It is. All right, I'm sorry. Proceed.
Yeah, I told my dad I was going to buy him this
Come
so
on.
he could grow them on his fence around the garden. Because people drive by my dad's house and they always look up at his garden and they're trying to figure out what he's growing and how he's growing it.
Say, can you fry those?
Yeah.
I wonder
and
how
the-
you eat them.
You'd cut them up like they had them
Yeah,
over here.
just dice.
Like,
Yeah,
they
cut
got
'em
them
up.
diced up right here. Or you can just get them in shorter lengths. If they happen to go straight, you can just, just like snapping beans or something like that. You just have your little smaller sections.
Right. I guess you could probably wrap them in bacon and
Sure.
I mean, you put anything in bacon,
You
it's
can
it's
deep fry
good.
them in some batter that looks like a curly fry. Yeah,
Oh,
you, you can fake some kids out.
That's a big curly fry.
Logan said,
But my dad, he always does something like really weird or something usually every year. And I don't think he's not doing too much this year because we're working on the cabin up there.
Yeah.
But
Right.
one year he set up 4
Really
telephone
good.
poles, tied strings all the way across the top. Now we're talking 20, 30 feet up in the air.
you can drop that, Chuck.
Put
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm just here to listen.
but he strung string between the, like there was 4, one on each corner. He put string from left to right, and then he strung string back and forth, and then he strung string from tomato plants up to the string up top, and grew his tomatoes all the way up them phone poles. He had people stopping, coming up there asking what he was doing because they're like, we've never seen nothing like that. He had to pick his tomatoes with a 20-foot ladder because that's the only way he could reach them. Crazy.
That's kind of.
Right.
But that's the kind of funny stuff, he tries to do, like me planting these tromboncinos, see how big they're going to get.
I was hoping to give him some and let him run all the way around the garden.
Oh, Vortex. I don't know what that is. You're going to have to help us with that. I don't know what Vortex.
It's a Texas thing.
Who said that?
I missed Marie. Hey, Marie.
They're probably not there. You probably have to Google them.
Oh, goodness gracious, Marie. I'm sorry about that. I always keep people guessing.
Yeah.
Hey, I imagine that was pretty neat to look. How tall did the tomatoes get?
Oh, they got over 20 feet tall because he was on top of a 20-foot ladder and still reaching for them.
That's something. What kind of tomatoes were? You probably said I don't listen most of the time.
The only thing that he grows is big beef.
Oh, big beef? Okay.
That's the only tomato I've ever grown until I started watching all you guys grow all this crazy mess.
Hey, you didn't watch me grow
I do
nothing.
everything with those tomatoes. The tomato, they're slicers, they're pasters, they're everything. That's the only ones I've ever grown.
Just a long green bean.
Yeah, I didn't know any of this stuff existed.
There's the Vortex green bean right there, Chuck.
No, the Vortex green bean. Okay, they get 6 or 7 inches long. Those snake beans that were just there, they get up to like 5 or 6 feet long.
Yeah.
They grow on fences and stuff. It's insane.
The climbing bean, stringless, and can really well. Planted 18 seeds on a cattle panel and canned 48 pints of beans.
Wow.
That's what we need.
That'll do.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder how if they're kind of heat resistant and all that.
Have to be in Texas.
Yeah, I guess she's in Texas.
Yeah.
Everything's hot over there where they're growing under a security light.
Because they're in yonder and they weren't closed up. So yeah, I threw them away.
The yard long ones don't can well from
They want to
everything.
know why
Because they had to get done with.
were they growing under a security light with the tomatoes? No. No.
I don't know. I done got confused on what we was talking about, to be honest with you. So I'm just pretending like I'm up to date. with
It all ran from the chicken recipe, and then turkey, and then she had told somebody about the recipe. Belinda did, and they
Did y'all get that turkey off you?
No, it's still out there.
It's still out there.
Okay, the neighborhood dog hadn't got it.
No.
I ain't dragging that turkey. That's a big turkey. That thing
I couldn't hardly get it out of the freezer.
it's big. Hey Dale.
Man, don't cause no scene.
Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany, a lot of people do. A lot of people talk to Daddy about gardening and stuff. And I've actually had him on our channel in some videos, like whenever I go out there and I'll try to get him to talk. He's not a talker on any kind of device. Now he will talk your head off in person.
Hey, old sweet.
And he likes to listen first and then talk second.
Right.
So he'll listen to you all day long and then he'll talk your ears off about what you really need to do.
What restaurant are you in, Dale?
A good one. One that I'm not in.
One they're about to throw him out of, apparently.
Tell them it's important you're watching Boots and Bang Homestead and Mr. Boots. And
That's
Chuck, because if not, then Chuck's going to have to go have some words with them.
Tell him, don't make me come over there. Tell me and Steven will come over there.
There you go.
Mostly, me and Steven, mostly Steven.
Right.
Hey, Bomber Steve.
And y'all have to, hey, Bomber Steve, where's that at?
Oh, no, that's Old Swedes.
Oh, because Bomber Steve on their channel,
Sweeney Creek,
they're almost to 1,000 subs I saw today.
Oh, good.
So they're like 975, but then like 25 people that have hit their 1K.
Okay. Who did you say that
What
was?
is your name? What is that?
Old Swedes.
Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, right there.
The Old Swedes Farm. What is your name?
They're not on the list.
The Old Swedes Farm? That's
Yeah.
Rich.
Rich.
R-I-C-H.
He's not on there.
Something I'm not.
Announce channel names at the restaurants. Maybe we will all get new subs.
Hey, Gwen, they ain't going to do it. When he was at the Garth Brooks concert, I tried to get him to put our channel names up on the big screen, but he wouldn't do it for us.
Hey, I went so far for y'all that I got a actual copyright strike, so I don't want to hear it. I mean, that's bad. I get this little big red thing that pops up on my YouTube studio every time I log into it saying I got a copyright strike because you're an idiot.
Dale can't hear you, so he's got
Why?
the volume up loud.
Oh, he has volume. So.
Because he was playing his music and it was copyrighted, so they hit me with a copyright strike. Which is worse than a claim.
What's the difference between a strike and a claim? I mean,
a copyright claim is like an M&M, and the copyright strike is like you stole somebody's steak. I mean, it's two different ends to them. Like a copyright claim just means someone else claims ownership of said music or
they're gonna get your money.
Material, so
right.
You'll never be able to monetize that video ever.
Right.
So anything that is made off of that video, they will hold it and pay to said person that owns that right. But if it's a copyright strike, then they say it's a blatant attempt to pass off someone else's material as your own.
You're being fraudulent.
So basically, they didn't hit me for the opening act. They didn't hit me for the end when he was singing covers of the other people's songs. They hit me for the center of it when he was singing his own material. Basically, I was trying to push off his material and all that kind of stuff. That's what they got me for.
Were you able to could you just take it down?
No.
They took it down for you and
YouTube
deleted it.
Took it down and gave me a big old email and a big red thing on my screen that says copyright strike. You got to go through what they call copyright strike school. It's I can't say that either. It's a very annoying. I'm trying not to say that because they don't say that. It's a very annoying cartoon that you have to watch. It's like maybe 5 or 10 minutes. And then there's 6 multiple choice questions you have to answer, and you have to get all of them right.
Goodness gracious, that sounds like a
Anything,
well, I've gotten a few copyright claims, which I don't.
We get those every week.
Yeah, doing the dance and.
Yeah, those are no big deal. You can either mute them, you can delete that section.
Our Okie Homestead, I put a video out called "Be a Raindrop." Go watch that.
Training. Hey, y'all, I just want to give y'all a quick reminder. Vineyard Chicks is going to be with Yogi Hollow Farm at 6:30, if I remember right. And so make sure you go over there and check. Y'all would like the Vineyard Chicks. They sweet as can be. So just a quick reminder of that. I did want to ask you a question. I thought about the Vineyard Chicks is kind of what kind of spurred my thinking on, because I seen them. They did a video with another channel. I can't remember who it was, and kind of put them all together. And I'm not real sure how to do. I guess they must have emailed or texted one another parts of the video. But I thought about doing doing some kind of collaboration like that and getting some of these that play instruments and sing and stuff and put it all into one video, and do some kind of like a music video along that line. But I'm not real sure how to go about that. I don't know if I should just do it, get them to send me through a text or
They can share, like if they upload it to like Google Photos, they can share it to your email, and then you'll have them, and you just download it.
Okay. I just thought that'd be kind of neat to have.
The homesteading musicians.
Yeah, the homesteading music. Right there. I get a copyright strike on me.
Nah.
Well, Dale said he got in trouble with Lisa, so he had to turn the live stream on.
Hey there, Cody.
It's on YouTube.
What?
The challenge. It's on YouTube.
What challenge are we talking about?
The Be a Raindrop video that Kacy
Oh,
did.
okay. The mud mascara homestead.
Our Okie homestead. She's trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I do have a collab.
Tiffany, there's one that's starting July 15th.
Can I talk about that real quick, Chuck?
Get after it.
Okay. I do have a collaboration coming up. I announced it May 15th. So some of you new people, I do have one coming out. It is July 15th and August 15th. On my channel on YouTube, there is a video called Special Announcement. And you guys finally talked me into doing a collaboration because I'm always in everybody else's. So I finally did my own. And go watch that video. But we're doing a one drop video kind of thing. Everybody just throws it out there. I have the directions and instructions and all of the details and stuff in that video, which will take me 20 minutes to talk about if you don't go watch that video. So I'll just say go watch the video.
Yeah, go watch the video. I did watch it. And I went back and I watched the Roots and Refuge girl.
Jess.
What's her name?
Jessica.
Yes. Yeah. I went and watched that, and I can understand, which I probably can't understand it on a level like she was dealing with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, nowadays you don't have to say a whole lot for people to want to put their 2 cents in. Hold on, give me. Everybody, just back off just a minute. We got the queen. Leanne's in the house. I normally say don't stand up, but y'all need to stand up for her. Nah. But yeah, people will fuss. I do. I fuss about everything, but I'm not ugly with it. I just fuss because I like to fuss.
That's me. That's me.
I was waiting on to see what kind of response I got from her.
Did you get an amen from Belinda?
Yeah.
I do have an Instagram. Chuck, do you have an Instagram?
Yeah.
I do have an Instagram.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, it does.
Has somebody asked if I have an Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Steven just posted the collaboration video if y'all want to open that up in another tab and save it and go back and watch that. It's Brendan Gardner.
Okay, I see it right there. There it is, right there. I get on the ball here in just a minute, y'all. I get distracted very easily.
Me too.
I know that's hard to believe.
It is.
I don't do a whole lot on Instagram, Nicole. I just post pictures, and I might put some pictures to a reel. But as far as doing all those reels and the videos and the whole meshing together mess, and I ain't got time for that.
No.
I do good to post my stuff on YouTube. I work 4 jobs, okay? I'm not totally committed to Instagram.
There's Tarsha.
Jessica. Oh, that's the Roots and Refuge girl.
Yeah. She
I
does have a
forgot to
workout.
say, hey, Rochelle. Rochelle is in the house, y'all. And she was calling y'all Mr. and Mrs. Bouncy or something like that.
That was Danny did that earlier when she was in her live, and I come on and I was telling her happy birthday because today is Wicked Awesome Gardening's birthday, Danny.
Right.
And I hopped on and she said, "Hey, Mr. Boots and Bouncy," and she just fell apart cracking up. And she said Bouncy and not Bounty. I was like, you know what? I've been called worse. I'll take that because it could have been. We've heard Boots and Booty, Boots and Booties. I mean, it's been a various plethora of other things, but it was. I've never heard Bouncy, so that was a new one for me.
Boots and Bouncy. That's what y'all gonna be named from the riding the Beastmaster.
Right.
Right? That is Deborah Rusigniolo.
You gotta roll the R. Roll the
Now,
R.
Yeah, I don't do that. My tongue don't function like
Quinn
that.
said bouncy booty.
Oh my goodness.
Now I look forward to September 10th when we get to meet Belinda in person.
Yeah. If she
We won't
had
even hear her
chili
coming.
We won't hear her coming. She'll be so quiet. She'll just kind of sneak up on you, be like, "Hi, whoa, hey."
back-
But I look forward to that though.
Which one is bouncy?
Misha was saying, which one is bouncing?
Bounces.
I don't know if we want to go there, Misha.
This is taking a turn, like a hard turn.
Yeah, let's change the subject back to something else.
Now, there is that meetup in Kentucky for anyone that doesn't know. That's September 10th. It's the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Is there going to be somewhere to plug things in, like for crock pots, or do we need to come up with something different?
You can crock pot it beforehand and just let it stay. It should stay warm.
Okay.
There are some plug-in places up there on stage because they have it's a big open area that opens up into the park, and there's a basketball court, and then there's like a grassy area that goes around. That's where the vendors have kind of set up their tables for some. We'll have a vendor table set up, but the vendors are free. There's no charge for a table. Then there's like a stage area, and then there's a grill and stuff out back. So there are plugins up there, or I know like our van has a plug-in, so I mean we could do that. Jesse's talking about coming Lazy Days Ahead, and I don't know, he mentioned about bringing a generator with him. So I mean I think there's gonna be a way to plug it up one way or the other.
Okay.
And I know the Stringfield Ridge, they're providing 5 Boston butts towards the feeding everybody, but then they're only asking everybody else to bring sides or chips or what have you to kind of help out on like a true potluck style. But they're providing those for everybody.
Okay. See, I know y'all probably told me that.
We got a 2-hour limit on that, Leanne. We got a 2-hour window.
Wait, what? Let's talk food safety.
I'm gonna get her feathers all flustered over here in a minute.
Cold things cold. And then, whatever's left, you can take back to the hotel, and people will hang out and they'll sit and socialize and stuff at the hotel for the rest of the afternoon. Because it's only like 10 to 12 is the actual get together at the picnic. Right. And then there'll be like line dancing and stuff like that, which I know Chuck said.
10 to 2.
But she said 10 to 12, and then 12's lunch.
Yeah, but we just eat with each other.
They do lunch or whatever, and then like a 1 or 2, they'll start doing the line dancing. And Chuck said that you and Belinda, that y'all have been practicing some of these line dances.
One time.
One. Oh, is that all you needed? She needed to get it one time, and she was good. That's what I'm talking about.
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
You catch on like I do.
I told him either we're going to practice more or it's not happening.
Then we need to practice more, Chuck, because people want to see that.
I don't know if they do or not, Steven.
But if they see y'all out there and then also see the yoga cowboy out there, that's a whole nother thing going on right there.
I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm not. Hey, Chuck. Hey, see me.
See, look, see, they want to see that. That would probably go viral.
We will be live. Don't worry.
We will be live, and they may be trying to duck and dive and hide, but we'll try to live stream the whole thing.
We'll do a do-si-do.
Oh, we don't square dance, woman. We don't square dance. We line dance. We don't know how to make a square. We draw lines.
Yeah, here you go.
See if I can line dance after lunch. I might wiggle a little to get in front of the AC man.
Well, this will be in September. It might be in the 80s by then.
It'll be September.
It wasn't bad last year.
No.
I'm hoping September it'll cool off by then.
The hotel's got a pool.
There's a pool there, and there's free breakfast at the hotel, so you don't have to worry about that. Or people go across the Waffle House.
Oh, that's who was talking about it.
4 lines make a square. That's about the only kind of square. Yeah, I remember doing that, Nicole. When I was in school.
Everybody had to do that then.
They don't do it anymore.
They don't do it anymore?
Antagonize the boys. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think they do.
What?
That if they still teach it. I don't think so.
They too busy doing a roll it, and some shivers and all this booty shaking stuff.
And because I'm in school, we're like, where did you learn that? She said, it's school.
In PE.
What?
I'm like, really?
We sent you to school to learn that?
Y'all do TikToks on PE? I mean, it's stupid.
What going back to the picnic.
Bounce booty?
Y'all done got me off on bouncing booties and boots and bouncy.
You never know what's going to happen if we're around.
But last year when people brought stuff, what was like? Give us some ideas. I mean, I know you said like potato chips. I thought about making like a potato salad, and we just leave it in the car overnight.
Figure last year they said about 100 people was there, and they set everything out on this table, and everybody just kind of rolls through. So I don't think it'd be that big a deal.
Like a family reunion. Treat it like a family reunion out in the park.
But there won't be any deer to ride around like at the potlucks at church. Because I always posted some pictures or something about the deer you got on the camera or whatever outside church. That's wild.
That little deer's probably, you did make me fluster, Leanne. I'm afraid for that deer. That little deer is going to get hurt.
Could, yeah.
Because it's not scared of anything, and it'll jump right. I mean, it and a little bitty dog ran across the road in front of me the other day, and I nearly about hit him. But hold on, let's see what's going on here. Somebody say bouncing booties.
Only at work.
Go back to work, Gary.
At work, I can only catch part of it.
That's probably what it is.
Did you get dancing Chuck or something?
That's not what he's talking about. What? He's talking about the big homestead and talking about the turning the little homesteaders into YouTube and all that mess.
Who said that?
Did you miss the whole conversation we're having over here? Okay, well, I'll fill you in later.
I was talking to Chuck.
I'm not going to get it started on here, but I've been reading chat, and I'll fill you in later.
Did you see that? She said, zip it. Zip it. Shut it. I like that.
Talk about the whoopie pies.
Hey, said if somebody
picks me up, I'll bring whoopie pies and corn salad. Come on,
I don't know about a corn chip salad, but I seen them whoopie pies you made.
You can go to Josh's house and ride with Josh down here.
How far is Josh from her?
I don't know.
No, Josh.
14 hours, I think.
He's like 2.5, 3 hours from the meetup.
Yeah.
It's quite a ways from there to get on up to Leanne.
Yeah, Leanne.
Yeah, they're actually going to cook the pulled pork at the house overnight. They're going to smoke it and all that, and then bring it. Last year they had a long grill, and they grilled hamburgers and hot dogs. So this year they're doing the Boston butts. Hey,
do y'all think? Which I've seen Mackenzie and has been posting a few things lately. Aren't they supposed to come?
Yep.
Yeah, they booked their hotel room already.
Yep.
Okay, so they are coming. I knew they had mentioned something about it, but they kind of distanced themselves a little bit off of YouTube for a little while.
Well, they got
real busy.
They were revamping, doing stuff, and selling some animals, and redoing how they did this and how they did that, and
they're trying to travel more.
And they were trying to free up time so they can travel and do this, but they've really kind of done a 180 on their whole situation. So they did have to take a step back from YouTube for a while.
Right. Yeah. And I understand that.
Oh yeah.
Somebody, I think it was Andale, the other day, she was saying something. Huh? Oh, I thought you said something. Hold on. I think it was Andale. Hey, Annette. Good morning, maybe.
Good morning.
Morning over there.
Yeah.
I think it was Andale that mentioned something about the 500 to 600 sub slump or something like that. Where you get you cross that threshold with your channel, and then you kind of start rethinking things.
Well, you kind of get far in, but I mean, at 500 subs, you put in a lot of work to get to 500 subs. But people, you got to decide when's a good time to turn.
Yeah.
Say you started out as a fishing channel, but you don't want to just do fishing. Maybe you want to do prepping and fishing and prepping or homesteading. You kind of have to decide where you're going to take your channel. I mean, and most people, like she said, was saying, a lot of people do that between the 400 to 600 range or 500. It's enough to get up the community tab, but then they might stall out between 500 to 600. So then they still got a long climb to hit that 1K.
Right.
And that's where people start rethinking, should I, change something else? Is there something I need to do different to help me, gain? What do I need to do? And that's when they hit that reflection stage.
Well, I've thought about it. You get, I don't know, the mind is a crazy thing. Plus, you get busy, especially this time of year, out gardening and traveling and doing whatever. You get.
All I've been doing is videoing. I've been videoing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been putting out a few videos here lately, but I know for like me, I get out there and I'm like, it's too hot. I don't feel like setting up anything to film. I want to get out there, get it done, and get back and wiggle myself back in front of the AC vent, Gwen.
Yeah.
And, that's all I is trying to get out there and then you run out of I run out of ideas quickly.
I do too much to run out of ideas. I don't have enough time to video everything that I do.
That's right, old sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
And be consistent about it.
And
I've got 3 or 4 videos stored up for the next couple of weeks, and I still video every day. I just save them up and schedule them out.
And I hadn't got to that place yet. I think about it every once in a while. I get to the place where I say, I'm gonna get serious about this thing. I'm gonna do some filming. I'm gonna make sure I'm ahead. I'm on top of this. Blah blah blah. And then I don't. One of these days I'll probably get serious about it, but we'll see. I seen somebody come in.
Chris and Larry.
There they are. Chris and Larry, the Arizona folks over there.
Oh my gosh.
They need
10 or less.
If I could throw this out there, they need less than 10 people, Chris and Larry, to hit the 10K mark. They are at 999K. They need less than 10.
Oh my goodness.
To get to 10,000?
To get to 10,000.
Okay. I knew that. Yeah, Nicole, you put out videos pretty regular. She's always got a video out, and she's got such a garden. It's neat the way it's set up. And I
hadn't seen her before. I'll have to.
Nicole Smith Garden.
I can't go in there and get my phone because it's on the charger.
She's got a lot of gardening stuff, and she's got a lot of variety, and she's got a little bit of sense of humor about her too.
Good.
That's what I like.
Run for his money then.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about all that gardening stuff and flowers and beans and and squash vine borers.
God's gonna take care of all that anyways.
Yeah. I'm just there for the humor.
Yeah.
Chris also has a writer. Chris is into everything. Just what is it that Chris don't do?
I bet we do a lot of the same stuff. Everything. Everything.
Hey, Nicole, double it this time.
Video up a week.
Check is in the mail. Hey, if you're sending out checks, I can hook you up too.
Hey, and it'd be the real boots and bouncy, huh?
Right.
Bouncy check, huh?
Exactly. I'd gladly sign and deposit that check.
Did I say hello to Squirrel? If I did not,
think so.
I don't think so.
And I think Skip. I may have mentioned Skip.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Skip.
He's added the Homestead to the end of his.
I see.
Yeah.
And got a new fish.
Leanne, poor old Leanne is struggling.
You are 2 911 away from 10K.
You are 2 emergency calls from 10K.
Y'all, we need to do something about that. Poor Leanne, I hate to see her suffer like this.
Right.
Right.
I mean, she's been doing this for what, a year now? Maybe not even a year.
Just a year.
Right at a year.
A year.
Yeah, right at a year. She's only got a little over 7,000
That all?
Yeah, that's all she's got. So
Poor
we
thing.
need to help her out. Maybe we could throw one of them benefits or what they call them. We could all get together and try and.
It's a benefit, yeah. We call them benefits here.
Hey, Misha, going out to use our free dessert coupon.
And Olive
That sounds
Garden.
good,
That's Olive Garden sounds good to me.
right?
But
Hopefully
yeah,
Charlie- Date night with Holly. Uh-oh.
Back to country there. 9,683 away from 10K.
Well,
what's
see,
the idea?
I
Who's
just
that?
hit like
Right,
2,400. Yeah, I just hit 2,400 and we're over 2 years old.
Yeah.
And I've been putting out videos. I've got 60, 70 videos. Almost 500 videos up.
Let me mention this.
A barn raising. She said a barn
there you go,
raising.
barn raising.
Let me mention. I did not know that Rich was gonna with the Old Sweets Farm was gonna be with Lisa with the Vineyard Chicks. Do y'all know if anybody else is gonna be with them?
Oh, they're gonna have a shindig then.
They are. I knew the Vineyard Chicks, but I didn't know the Old Sweets Farm was going to be there. Barn raising, yeah, that's what y'all talking about. So I don't know what all they got going on. The other night they done a thing where they done music, and they had different people. They had like 10 people on there at a time, and they would introduce the songs, and it was pretty neat. They're the cutest little girls. They're sweet as all get out, especially that little Bunky. If you ever seen her, she's something. Oh, okay. They needed an ugly old guy along with all that beauty. It's Beauty and the Beast night. Well, I didn't even qualify to be ugly. That's how bad. That's how bad off I was.
ALB, Woman Outdoors.
Where's Woman Outdoors?
Just up a bit.
Hey man, that's why you are the YouTube guru, because you see the chat and I don't. I look through it and I don't see people. There's somebody I had never seen. Whoop, wrong one. Comedy Complex. Cool. I'm gonna let you pronounce the last part of it, Steve. I got the Comedy Complex.
Kokak, Nabire, Papua, maybe.
That sounds good to me.
What did I come in on? Good Lord.
The new
Anyway,
channel.
I appreciate you coming. Comedy Complex. I appreciate you coming. There you go. Just say Comedy Complex.
There you go.
Oh, I had a sewing customer come pick up some clothes.
Bounty's watching the door.
Okay.
Yeah, during our lives, like people come and go because they're getting off work and we're on lives, and I'm trying to get people stuff to them, and
I just take it and run with it. It's fine.
I just get up. So if y'all ever hear the doorbell ringing, it's probably a sewing customer coming to get their stuff.
Okay. Ours is usually FedEx. We know him by name around here. I got one guy, except for he works for UPS, and he didn't show up for like a year, and I thought maybe he moved on, but he come up the other day, and we was like old friends, you know. I'd made him a turkey call and a deer call, and we get out there and talk, and he feeds my dogs little snacks, and we just have a good old time talking hunting. And
Wow, the person down the road's waiting on their package.
yeah, I mean, yeah. It's time sensitive. But and they all of course they all love our dogs, because the dogs they act like that's the only time they get fed. They waddle. They got so much weight on them, they kind of waddle out there to the UPS and like they starving to death. Anyway. Hey,
I don't talk to us. They're like, here, bye.
Do they? We got pretty good ones out here. They tend to take care of our stuff, and you know when they throw it out, they try and find a soft spot for it to land. What y'all got on the horizon?
Dancing, live.
Sewing, canning, gardening.
Yeah, we had to pull up our beets last night, so we got to get those pickled.
Oh.
That's a video coming to explain why we had to take out the beets. We were fighting bugs. I'll just say I'll leave it at that because that's a coming video. But it was not your average run-of-the-mill garden bugs that we had to dig
Don't
it out.
spoil it for me.
That's as far as that's the only tease I'm going to give up to it. It was not your average garden bugs.
But it was on your beets. That's probably the best thing that could happen though with beets, because I've eaten beets before. It tastes like eating dirt.
What? What's that?
That one?
Oh yeah.
No, there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Ah, shoot. Good moving. There's another one.
What are we doing?
I'm
Taking care of business.
I'm modding for you.
Okay. Got somebody that ain't supposed to be in here?
Well, somebody
sure.
not speaking English. It was like in Cyrillic.
Oh, okay. I don't know what. Yeah.
It was
And a lot of them.
looked like a toddler with a crayon.
Okay.
It's
Or
not like
a-
letters like we read, so it's like continuous lines.
A doctor signature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that RIF. No, he's gone.
Okay, he's gone.
He's gone.
All right, appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing it because I wouldn't have known. I don't. Of course, most of the time I don't see. Everybody's saying they love beets. Rochelle says she loves beets. Teresa's saying that they're delicious. Chris is over there probably crocheting something or.
She's laser. She's running them laser engravers. She said she had them running like nonstop right now.
Running laser, milking a pig or something. She's got a bunch of stuff that she does. I can't keep up with. I get it all confused. So had a troll come in and she was way over there.
Yeah,
Nicole saying beets are the best.
Beets
Deborah,
beets are delicious. I mean, they're loving some beets.
they are loving some beets.
Heat press for
press.
colors. Yeah, we're both wrong.
No, well, she was doing business. So either way, we were right. She was doing something.
Right.
Peas are disgusting.
I think I
Where
burned
are you from?
Dale.
How is a peas are
Because
disgusting?
he's not from the South. That's why. If you're in the South, you say that's like saying black eyed peas are the devil. I mean, not in the South.
That ain't right, man.
You're gonna love some black eyed peas and cornbread.
Chris said nope to beets.
No,
I
see, me and Chris, we on the same page.
Well, I like to pickle them, and they're good pickled.
Yeah.
You know, they have that sweet pickle taste, but then they have like that dirt taste on the tail end, but it's not as strong as if you were to eat them just plain. But I'm gonna can them up.
Yeah,
I
Cody.
like it.
I try to tell people about that, Cody, about the subscriber only, but not everybody does it.
I don't think about it, Stephen. I don't even. And you showed me, and I seen you show how to do it at least one time.
I do it like second hand now. As soon as I go in and schedule my live on StreamYard, go directly over to YouTube and go to studio and go ahead and set those changes, and it's done with. You don't have to mess with it no more.
Gwen don't like English peas, but she eats black eyed peas.
You got to do it every time, though, right?
Right. That is something you have to change on YouTube each time. But if you do it as soon as you schedule and you go over and you do it, it just becomes part of the routine. It doesn't take 2 minutes to do.
Stephen,
Yeah.
you had to call me to remind me to send you the link.
This
Amen.
guy doesn't know what routine means.
Oh,
I
shoot.
don't have a routine. I don't routine nothing.
You wanging it, just like me, wanging through life.
I'm a winger. A wanger.
Hey, careful with that, Chuck.
Yeah.
You may say,
Yeah.
I haven't baked them in a salad yet. I haven't done that because this is the first year I've ever had them successfully grown.
Is that pickle? The beets that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make like a beet slaw or beet salad. I haven't done that yet.
Wait. Hold on just a second. Where did
1 acre.
no sweet pickles deal on? I thought they were saying only sweet dill pickles.
I would rather have sweet than dill just because I grew up with only making sweet pickles. My family never made dill pickles. So that's all we ever ate was sweet pickles. Steven, can you do that when you're trying?
yes, you can do that as soon as you come in, Raquel. If you go in, I got to share a different one.
Hold on, let me how do I get rid of this other thing that you have?
I'm gonna use that same window. Don't let it go.
Stay right there.
Don't let it go nowhere. I'll just grab that same tab.
I eat frozen peas.
What am I supposed to be? I'm dying. What's your
Nothing.
Oh yeah, I knew as soon as I said it. I said, "Oh goodness gracious, Rochelle's going to run away." She got Nicole in here to egg her on too. I'm sure.
Now I don't like the English peas when they're supposed to be warm. I don't like them crunchy. Don't give me crunchy, warm English peas. I'll eat cold, crunchy English peas. I'll eat them raw off the vine. But if they're warm, I want them soft.
What are we talking about now? Y'all done lost me.
English peas.
How to eat them or whatever.
I'm gonna pull a lead in and start making signs. I'm gonna start making signs and hold them up so Chuck knows what we're talking about.
Okay, go ahead and share that, Chuck.
You wouldn't know. All right.
Yeah, Raquel, when you schedule them on StreamYard, it sends the thing to YouTube saying, "Hey, I got permission to set up this live." So then you have to swap over to YouTube because this is a YouTube setting. It has nothing to do with StreamYard. StreamYard is merely recording the audio and sending it to YouTube. So if you come in here to your YouTube studio, you come to content, and then we'll just take we'll go live, because I've got one scheduled for next Wednesday.
Warm, soft, butter, salt. Yeah.
You come in here to your edit and customizations where you want to go.
Are you remembering this?
Studio, go in your live, customization.
I got you. I'm with you.
You can click on live chat replay. So if you want the live chat to play back on the replay, you've got to turn this on or it'll never happen.
Oh, I did not know that. I need to do that.
They will not get the replay. I mean, they won't get the chat. And you can't change it after the fact. Once the live ends, your selection is set in concrete. There's no back and going back and trying to get it.
Okay.
And then right here, participant modes, who can send messages, and set it to subscribers. It defaults at 5 minutes. Just back it up to 1 minute. 1 minute's not long to wait. By the time somebody hits subscribe and they read the chat, a 60 seconds is going to be gone anyway.
Right.
And then you can also do slow mode, which it kind of slows down people from posting, but it defaults at 60 seconds. Do you have so many subs for live? No, Tiffany. If you on StreamYard, you don't have to have any subs. You can have one. I mean, you don't have to have any, really. You can have 0 if you wanted to.
50, is it 50 from your phone on YouTube?
For YouTube, on your phone, on your mobile device, it's 50 subscribers.
On your computer is 1.
Or you can StreamYard on your phone from your browser. You just log in on your Chrome, Safari, or what have you. And now that when you hit save, it's done. So when that live happens, it's already set to subscriber mode. It's already set to live chat.
I got you. Okay. So, and I generally don't do anything like I mean, I imagine if I ever had like 80 to 100 people in the chat, you need that slow down mode.
Look, there's my strike I was talking about. Every time I log in, I see this.
How long does it last?
90 days.
Oh, so you got 3 months.
You have to get 3 of them in 90 days before they shut you down.
Well, if you get 3 at the same time, this will fall off and I'm good.
Okay.
If you wanted to go that route, I don't want to go that route because I don't want this kind of attention. You know, this is not the attention I want.
Right.
But it'll fall off. It'll tell you if you click on it, it'll say I've got 1 copyright strike and here's your expiration date. And this is the date it happened. So it's 90 days from the time you get it to the time it expires.
I got you. So you only got a couple more weeks left on it.
Yeah, it'll fall off, and then I won't have to see that red light like I'm a doggone bull.
Rochelle, it was at one time 1,000, where you had to have 1,000 on YouTube to go through any device into YouTube. It was 1,000. They changed that back in October, by the way, on October 12th or 13th.
Yeah.
It was the same time we got monetized, was when all these changes happened, and you could have your community tab at 500 and you could go live at 50, and all that mess changed the same week we got monetized. Boy, I was fit to be tied.
Raquel, make sure you get there Wednesday for the help desk and be there early, like an hour early. And then we can get you showcased on there, and then we can
yeah.
You won't need 3 people anymore.
Yeah, so Rochelle, on your GoPro, you should only need 50.
And same thing on your phone is 50. But you can sidestep the whole 50 sub requirement by using StreamYard, because it acts as a third party and feeds it back to YouTube, just like you're on a desktop. So
It's like a video, just a regular video.
you don't have to worry about the 50 sub limit.
Huh.
Hey, Dale, they was explaining that there's a difference between copyright strikes and copyright claims.
Yeah, we don't get strikes when we go dancing.
When we go dancing, it's someone playing someone else's music.
Covers.
So it's considered a cover, which is not, it's not covered under the same copyright strike. Copyright strike is you singing your own material and I'm recording it and putting it up.
The only time we get a copyright claim when we go dancing is on break. Whenever we, hey, Miss Brenda, whenever we play or whenever they play at the break, the music from the actual people singing it, you know, like I think he goes through Apple or something, iTunes. Whenever he plays something like that, or we play it off our phones on a speaker or something like that, that gets a copyright claim because we are playing somebody else's music. That is the original music.
Right.
Now, a cover is not the original artist. It's not the original music. So none of our stuff would be copyright claimed if we did not play the original music on break.
And then afterwards, I have to go back and delete that out. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, you've got to watch it live, because afterwards I'm gonna go through and delete those sections out, so that section of video will be gone.
Raquel,
It's already up, Raquel.
I done got lost again.
Raquel's talking about posting a link for my live so she can go ahead and post on it. But the thing is, you got to post no earlier than 1 hour before.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's already scheduled if you want to go to Mr. Boots and Bounty, and that live's already set. So
You can hit the notification.
You can set that notification up.
Okay.
Don't tell nobody, Chris.
If you only knew.
Steve. Hey, Casey, you need to go get your sign so you can keep me up to date.
We finna have to get off here pretty shortly because we gotta change clothes and get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We ain't had supper yet.
You hadn't had supper. Well, tell you what, I kind of started on Friday night so I could get some of y'all, because I've been wanting to get y'all, because y'all were some of the first ones that kind of helped us, and y'all helped so many people, and we appreciate it. So we wanted to get y'all on here, and so I appreciate y'all coming on.
Jen said,
Thank you for having us.
so you don't get strikes on the live just after it uploads.
No, it takes the next day.
It's usually
sometimes.
we'll record and we'll cut off at like 10 o'clock our time, PM. And usually by the next morning or mid-morning, the next morning, that's when the strike hits. Copyright claim hits.
We don't get strike. We've never gotten a strike except on Steven's channel whenever we did the Garth Brooks concert, because we were going live and videoing. He did not give us permission to use that, basically.
Yeah.
And so we were promoting his live concert. Basically, they didn't want the live concert being broadcasted because they want people to come buy tickets. That's what it is. That's why he got a strike on his. Now, I didn't, because by the time I got on there going live, he was already singing other people's songs. So with him singing other people's songs, I didn't get anything. I didn't even know it was Friday. Logan didn't either. He was like, Mama, what's today? I said, Friday. He said, really? I said, yeah.
Right.
Welcome to my world, Jeff. Welcome to my world. But look, I do appreciate y'all coming on. I really do. I wish we had a whole lot more time, but I kind of reserved like from 4:30 to maybe around 6-ish. But that way I have a little leeway with folks, and
Right.
and before a few other channels start having their live. But anyway, I do appreciate y'all coming in. All of you people in the chat, thank y'all so much. Y'all made my day.
We made a few
did.
friends.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Do you monitor Boots and Bounty Instagram, or does Steven?
I do.
She does.
He has his own.
Instagram, she does, and then I have Mr. Boots on there on Instagram. But
Yeah,
the only thing
Instagram is a one-person account. Now, like on Facebook, we both are on there because we both can monitor those pages.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Before y'all leave now, hold on.
Yeah.
We've got a page on Facebook, Life of Blend and Chuck.
Yep.
How can Blenda? Wait, I think she's already on. You can get on Life of Blend and Chuck on Facebook. Now, how did I get her on there to be able to post stuff to Life of Blend and Chuck?
The creator of the page has to go in and add. So, like Kacy,
it'll be a call me kind of thing.
Yeah.
We'll walk you through it, but go ahead.
Okay. Basically, whoever created the page has to go in and add an authorized user, basically. So you're going to add an authorized user, it being her, like she did it. If she's the one that created a Boots and Bounty page on Facebook, and then she added me as a person. So when I go to the page, it swaps over and puts me like in a creator mode. I don't see it like everybody else sees it.
And we both get the messenger messages.
Right. When somebody writes the page, the Boots and Bounty page on Messenger, we both get it.
Okay.
I don't do Facebook, but I get on there just to.
Hey, Cheryl.
I do Facebook. I have, and before everybody gets off, before they flee the ship, I do have a Facebook page, Life of Blend and Chuck. Of course, I have my own Charles Lee, and Blenda has hers. And have an Instagram as well. And I'm just learning this Instagram stuff.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty. I think it's something I need to look into, but something else for me not to understand.
You'd have too much fun putting all them weird little quirky sayings and stuff on your little videos.
Wait a minute.
You'd have fun if you ever figured out how to do it.
Wait a minute. Weird and quirky.
Yeah. You know how they have the funny people talking, not just the audios, not the music. Yeah, it could be real fun. Lots of fun. I ain't figured out how to do all that stuff yet. I
hadn't either. I think it's pretty neat how they do it. All right, look, we can go on. This is a Southern goodbye.
Right?
A Southern goodbye goes on for too long. But I do appreciate y'all coming. We'll probably see you tonight on your dancing. Y'all don't eat too much because you're gonna have to dance.
Right.
They can keep it boots off in the bouncy house.
Right.
TikTok. I don't even know how to do TikTok.
We don't do TikTok because that stuff was another country oriented, and they was back in the day last year or so, they was stealing information and stuff off there, especially like kids and stuff. We ban our kids to do it.
You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Jen always has the perfect saying of stuff, and she don't say it loud like me. I'm loud. I'm no. She just kind of just says it, and
and she lets it sit
there. Just a few words and just sits there and say who's gonna catch it.
It's hilarious. All right, everybody in chat, thank y'all for coming. Appreciate it so much, and we'll see y'all the next time around. And
thank you for having us.
Thank you, Chuck.
Yes, ma'am. We're going to end this broadcast right now. Well, now.